Hello everyone and welcome back to Point Campus, tuning into the jazzy music in the background, and yeah, looking at my chaos that I'm doing here right now with my overthinking. The problem is we do need more potion rooms and more wizardry rooms as well at some point, and this kind of like throws everything overboard again. Now I've moved the dormitory over here, right? So in the last episode we were building it here, now it is here, and this is going to be the fun area because here we can then have additional rooms like potion rooms, like another lecture theater that I would like to have. And the cool thing about this room here is as well that we can have one big student union and one big student lounge, right? Right now we have it separated a bit because of the strange shape here, but we can now have it one for each. So one big one over here that goes basically over this whole wing, right? And then we got another one on the other side as well, and that's it. And we don't need more than that. We're probably going to have the toilet then over there, and that's also fine, absolutely. I mean, we might make something. We might take some room here away and then some room on the other side and make a toilet in there as well. This will work, right? And the cool thing is we have here so much space that we can then easily put in a stage later on once I can afford it, right? So there is the stage. We can have a stage for the student lounge and the student union. So let's have this room there. And then on the other side, so this was the student lounge now. And on the other side, we're just going with the student union. And then we should be really done with that because I have no intention of really doing this whole thing again. And let's just have here another room available. Then this is going to be a perfect toilet, really. Let's have the door on the other side, right? And then once again, we can have the bar stuff somewhere and then the stage stuff. So I think the stage can then focus here or here actually. Let's make the stage then here in the entrance. And then we have the bars on the sides or something like that. So can I have several bars in here? Yes, we can. Perfect. So there's going to be more than just one bar. And then we also have some fun, of course. Once again, this one needs to be in the student union that we can then have on these sides. And there you go, a level 9 student union. We just need some tables here then in this corner so people can drink something, and then also at some point, right, can watch the stage. That's a level 10 one, really. Let's build it. Level 10 building, hooray. And then we just need a toilet in this corner. And I think this is actually turning into a pretty nice looking student area, student and fun area then. And then we have this one with, yeah, well, the toilets. And I guess we're going to have quite a lot of students, so it's going to be fine to have lots of toilets. Once again, here then on either side, and then also something to dry as well. And of course, this is also the club area. So we have the sleeping club, the nature club, the book club, and I think there was a fourth club that we can add then to this one. I think though we do need to invest the courage points. We have the walking club or the orb club. The orb club, we do receive money, but we do reduce their happiness. And then we have the walking club, so they walk more speedily. I think this is actually a more fun one, as it gives me a nice bonus directly, right? So let's go ahead with them so that we have them in the student fun area too, where people can sign up for clubs. I think this makes sense, right? And then we got the sleeping area, then we got the staff area plus researching, plus a bit of room left for the marketing then later. And then we got this whole area where we can add more stuff for learning. And yes, this just makes way more sense. So this whole area we can use for that. Let's have a look up here. So we do have this whole area where there is the bathroom, basically, that we need to do something there with the bathroom. Right, there's this window here. The bathroom doesn't really need to have that. And then we have that area that will need to be available for food, because these guys here should not be really standing outside. And I would like to have a smaller food area, right? So where students can eat something. And that's just about here. And by the way, what we can also do is we can actually start the next year. I do have the course points, so we can upgrade Dark Arts to level 4. Let's do this. And we need another potion room with that and another Dark Art teacher. Let's start the year. For the potion room, I'm going to use, unfortunately, this area, right? So this was necessary. And I really don't have any other room for that. So let's go ahead with this. I think I can just copy this one there, actually. We do need to copy this one. And it's getting over there. And just look at how big a potion room is. It's insane, really. But that's going to be golden, because we have then room here for another lecture theater and whatnot. Because we will also need this. Another dark arts teacher is what we still need. Level 3 sounds good to me. we don't have a better one anyway. So with that, we have all the requirements fulfilled, and campus level 20 it is as well. Just a lot of students overall. Now we do have, for example, this area that is completely without food or entertainment and stuff like that. And this, of course, is dragging it down. So we do need more ornaments in our whole campus area. Now that one here needs definitely some assistance that are going to be... We don't have anyone that is fun. There's a new application coming in. Another medic. Lots of medics. No one that is fun. Let's go with Carl Burns. He actually has some skills. And that's for the food. Perfect. So we got the coffee. We got the ramen. I don't have the kudos points for the smoothie because I would really like that. And then we have some tables where they can also then sit with their food. Right. And also some windows here. This is also increasing then the campus building level itself, which is also quite important. A bin, of course. Right, so this is a nice corridor that we can then decorate. Also, of course, we should add some fun stuff and some club stuff. So, for example, something for the sleepy students that are in the sleep club, right? And then we have the book class there as well. So where they can do the book thingies, and we should have this over there because they like to gather around that, right? So it should be in a corner somewhere. There's also that, and then we have the cheesy goblet that I do like for some reasons. It's mysterious in the main entrance area. And then we can also have some things to just have this one look a bit better overall, right? So something that enhances the look of it. We have so many ornaments. It's truly incredible. And we do need so many more coolers points. The water cooler is pretty good, right? So this one provides water. We should spend the points for that. And I am. So this is where they can also just drink something on the buy. And we should also have them over there. And perhaps over here. So throughout the campus area. Because this is providing free water. And who doesn't like that? As long as it's not polluted, that is. But it's my water, and it's certainly not polluted. And then definitely also over here in some places. And for my dormitories.
Student protests continued to rage in the music college at Mitten today. Asked for their thoughts, feelings, or demands.
Now that's looking better. This is an area here for the dormitory, once again, where we should have at least some snacks and stuff like that. I'm not going to have a barbecue area because that would really be too much. But I think just some machines here where they can get some food out of it, right? And also something to sit around. Because I think, yeah, here especially in the dormitory area, they like to sit around. We should also provide some area for seating. Water we have. And perhaps also some ornaments that are good on the eye. And definitely some entertainment. Might be amazing to have some entertainment. I can't really get that many items on there. But an arcade machine we can still squeeze in here. For sure. Beside the water. And then perhaps also here at the end of the hallway. Nah, I cannot do this, unfortunately. It's too tight, this area. But one we have at least, right? Providing a bit of entertainment for this whole area. Alright, so how is it looking there for entertainment in general? Student happiness is at 65%. So that is something we definitely still need to get up there. And I also need more staff. Now, this one brings me back to my monthly profit. We're already paying 71,000 staff wages. Environment, we can do this. Gothic bookcase, I cannot afford this. Speedwalking sign, cannot afford this one. Open day, accept. So those are just the normal business things, right? And we definitely do need some more here. There is someone with a speedy skill at least that will help out. And by the way, since those kiosks will not always work, we should definitely provide some additional machines here as well. Snacks and drinks beside the water, so they can have that. And perhaps also some arcades then here, right next to them. And on the other side we have the club stuff, plus another free area here for the runes that doesn't really fit in there. This provides entertainment though. The broomsticks, plus the owl. Then we certainly need more tuition. That we should have in the practical area. So I would like to copy these 2 private tuition rooms there further. So we have 4 in this area. That will be just the same mirror then on either side. That's perfect too. Oh, we also get the book club. Have 100 students join the book club. And 100 students move in. That's another 50 courage points. And complete 10 campus parties. Staff member training, satisfy 100 personal goals. That was enough, right? So that's 200 kudos points again. Very good. For those guys here, they're pretty far away from anything, right? So we should also provide some items to these guys here. That would be some drinks and snacks.
At all, but I do understand drama, and those cats.
Drinks they already have and something to sit around. We have something here. I mean, it's tight. There we can have something. Here we can have something. And then also... Ooh. Entertainment. I mean, I still wonder, and we'll check this one, if this one provides the same entertainment than the arcade machines, because then of course we don't need those arcade machines, right? They don't really need to be here, I think. And then you can also let your cards being read with this table there. Alright, there's a lot of students now flooding in. Profit is at 41,000, thanks to all the tuitions, of course. And as we can see, this area is very much used now by goths and wizards alike. So they like this area a lot. Getting some drinks and food here too. They can sit around and yeah, student happiness definitely goes up because of that already. Now the library is pretty overwhelmed, so we'll need also to expand this soon, especially once I get the next course then in. And then there's this whole area where we can still use something for as well. Now that's that. That's looking good too. It's time to plan the parties there once more. So let's do this. Let's do some of them now, and then we do the repeatable ones next year that I'm planning. Right, so end of November, we're going to have a smaller party, and then we're going to have a bigger party in the student union, the SU party, in December. So end of the year party, goes the whole month. Going to cost me quite a bit, but what gives? A chemical friendship needs the stage. Unfortunately, I don't have that yet. Then we're going to have a party in April, the Easter party, and then we're going to have one for the end of the year, to further increase happiness before the end of the year. And for the normal parties, student lounge party, let's go for a February party. There still, so that's that. And we could also have some fun nights at the theater, right? So the movie nights, that would be entertaining. We do have something for energy as well, so the horror gives energy. We should have this right before classes, so at the end of April, just before the classes start for May, giving them an energy boost. And 10% learning rate, that also sounds pretty good at the end of March. We want to boost those students. Of course, we should not neglect our staff training. Now, I do have a lot of these assistants with the marketing on, and I would like to add them now to, for example, comic timing, so they can put a smile on people's faces. So 5% chance to provide it. Makes people happy and entertained wherever he is. So that sounds pretty good. And, oh, I cannot upgrade this one right away. There's one that needs some upgrading to wizardry. And then we have here comic timing to level 2. And Polly Fox, let's also upgrade this assistant to some speed, so they walk more quickly. And there's one with library management that I would also like to upgrade for have a better library. Dark arts to level 3 for Gwendolyn. And then also this one to level 3. So let's just do this for as many as possible. The security upgrade is very important. There is still a janitor here with mechanics and happy thoughts. Let's also put him on security. Since I actually failed at some of those invasions, let's put 2 more janitors up with the security training. Alright, that's just a lot of books and stuff and text. Let's go back to the campus area itself, where we have researching. We can also start a new researching project now, and this is pretty important because with that we can upgrade our items than our existing ones, right? So we can upgrade the cauldron to upgrade it to a level 2 cauldron. Let's go ahead and do this. So a teacher with the researching skill can do this, and we do have one here with a level 6 skill available that I would like to employ to this one here right away. So that is, oh sorry, that is Roger Bucket, and this guy is going to be on the researching now. Can I put him on this schedule there? There it is, job assignments, right? So we can assign them directly to only one job, and Roger Bucket is always going to be our researcher. That's his primary goal, and he will always do this from now on. And with that, we should be able to upgrade those quickly since he's very good at this. Alright, I've also fulfilled 2 assignments that give me kudos points. I think this one here, the visit, was also successful. We have a nice looking campus. I doubt that, but it's okay. We're still in the building phase, right? So that's that. Well, let's have a look here. There's the cauldron then, and we might need another wizardry area than here, fighting area. And then I would like to have another theater, but I'm waiting for the next year before we can upgrade. Alright, student grades are not the best, by the way. I think we don't have enough tuition then. Or the library sucks. Who knows? Look at that. They're addicted to video games. I knew it. Alright, only 2 escaped in the last invasion. Still too many. It's so also time again to also work on the library. So we have the bookcases here that are being used. Unfortunately, the magic bookcases are not that used. So I guess we are going to need more of these normal ones. Oops, that we want to have. These bookcases there's no skin to them, unfortunately. School of Thought bookcase. The Night School. I think these are dark arts? No, those are wizards. And we do have the wizardry bookcase, but no one is using it. They all go for these ones there, unfortunately. Now let's have some further expansions over here. So a few more bookcases and some more desks. And this area still would like to reserve then for the next bookcases that we need for the 3rd course then, most likely. Alright, quite a busy area here. I hope grades are still getting a bit better there. We are in January, so the year is over, the first year, the first half. We just had some big parties, so student happiness 66%. Could still be higher. I'm working on the stages now. We have it for the student union. We have now 300 kudos points, so yeah, there it is, stage. Right, for some whopping 18,000. So let's move the jukebox to a smaller area. Together with the broomsticks then. Probably over there. Right here, and then we have lots of space for this one to have a beautiful big stage, right? So people can watch it then from the tables. They can stand in front of it and on the sides. A pretty big one, and with that we can now afford the advanced events like the alchemical friendship. This is actually wanted, so I've got this demand up for quite some time now, and we can schedule this one. It's a pretty long one, so it's a month-long one, and I think in the beginning of June it might be fine, leading then into the classes here. So hopefully they will not be too late. I definitely want to have one at least. Let's make it in April, sorry. Oh no, we have one here booked already. Yeah, then I do it in June. It will overlap, so they will have to leave or just never get to the class. I don't care. I want to have my big event. I've promised it. And more events are wanted then, but yeah, I will provide. Now, teacher-wise, I think we still lack some teachers let's have another. Oh, there is one actually that can teach dark arts and wizardry and is good at tuition. Are you for real? That's exactly what we wanted. Let's put this one in. And also level up to 21. We should also train this teacher then right away. Open day it is once more. And for my staff training, let's have a look at this latest one that can do so many things at once. Incredible, really. And I would like to train this person to become even better at those things. So at dark arts and wizardry. Right, and there is also one. That's my researcher, doesn't need to have anything else. Security, definitely. So they don't do this right away. They do this when they have time. And that's the important thing here. One for Speedy. That's the assistant once more. And dark arts. It can't hurt to have the teachers also be good at inspirational speaking. Chances to inspire the students. Let's do this. Let's add some teachers to get the skill there as well. Inspirational speaking. They can also be taught in humor and would be then better at bringing people to laugh and making people laugh and also making them happy, of course. Yeah, but this is going to be full here now for quite some time, right? Lots of training being planned for all of it. Now for these rooms here, there's also quite the queue from time to time for the health stuff and for the mental health stuff. So we should also provide some benches here. So they don't have to stand around, right? And they go for the benches then right away anyway. And then also some water. And I think we don't have this one here yet. Nope. We can also add, of course, some snack machines.
To our management. This is actually just the way I like it.
We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry,
Now, unfortunately, I cannot do this. So let's get rid of this bin. And move my water. Another wizardry goal. Perfect. So that this area is also looking like something. They probably also want to sit around then, even though, of course, it's not the most beautiful area. But still. Actually, they want to move. They want to sit here. I don't mind. Lots of classes right now. Every room is booked and full of students. And this is ending now at the end of March. And now they're all ready to, yeah, get cracking at my student union. So we got now 3 full weeks, or, well, actually March, April, with parties and stuff like that. That should further raise then the happiness here. And about the academic results, we're at 70%. That is still not very good, right? So we should work on this now, increasing quality of private tuitions and stuff like that. And also this one here is tired and bored. So bored, I don't know, we got entertainment everywhere, but we can definitely do something about the tiredness, for example, for increasing energy and whatnot. So far so good. The campus is growing. Onwards to new adventures. Stay tuned.